Hello everyone, welcome to ekamiasacademy. As we were discussing the Down to Earth magazine, the first part of the February regarding with the random sprawl. So as I have said, there are few important articles which you have to know. As I am making very shorter videos so that it would be helping you in watching these particular videos whenever you have small break time even. So that's the reason why we are making very small comprised videos as such, so that it would be benefiting students as much. So this is part 4 of this particular magazine. Already we have done with 3 parts. Once you go cross check these particular 3 parts so that it would be helping you. So moving into this particular part 4 of the lecture. So there has been an article regarding with the prey-predator relationship and how the predator lives upon this particular prey and how this decline of prey is happening. Exclusively they have taken separate tiger reserve into consideration and they have cross-checked the facts, figures which are present over there, and the field directors and the assistant directors who are present in that particular tiger reserves who are protecting that, they have given the value added information to this particular down to earth article magazine writers. So from that particular facts I have took certain facts so that it would be helping you to understand. And the case study they have considered, it was Palamu Tiger Reserve, so which has approximately some 55 tigers as of now. It is located in the Jharkhand region. Chances are there that question regarding with Palamu Tiger Reserve in and around Jharkhand might be coming into picture. Make sure that you learn this particular Palamu Tiger Reserve as such. So generally, what is this article related with assisted hunting related with? It means like these forest officials after training, they are making the prey to be moved to this particular locations artificially. So there has been increasing translocation of herbivores to ensure adequate prey base to the tigers would be there. And this particular prey has been taken from to this Palamu Tiger Reserve from Bhagwan Bhirsa Biological Park, which is present in Jharkhand, Odisha region, which is somewhat around 170 to 200 किलोमीटर डिस्टेंस में जो ये बायोलॉजिकल पार्क है, वहां से ये प्री को उठा के प्रीडेटर के पास लेके जा रहा है, क्योंकि प्रीडेटर इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एज इट सिट्स ऑन द टॉप ऑफ द इकोसिस्टम विद इन द ट्रॉपिक लेवल एंड द फूड चेन. सो प्रेजेंस ऑफ प्रीडेटर इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज इट बिकम्स अ कीस्टोन स्पीसी for that particular habitat. Make sure you learn about this particular component of what is keystone species. Those species, when their absence would impact any individual or the entire ecosystem, such species are considered as keystone species. So generally top predators which would be there, they fall under this particular keystone species aspect. Clear? So like to shift this particular prey to this Palamu Tiger Reserve, NTCA, National Tiger Conservation Authority, has approved plan for this, and we are waiting for the approval from Central Zoo Authority. See, there are many risks which are involved in this transfer of herbivores or prey to one particular region to other particular region. For this, there has to be an approval from NTCA and there has to be an approval from Central Zoo Authority. Once go and cross check these particular aspects of NTCA and Central Zoo Authority. So what is the main function of these particular two organizations? Please try to read it. As we have very less amount of initial time of precise video, I could not get and gather the information of NTCA and Central Zoo Authority. Make sure you just Google it or just use the chat GPT so that it would be helping you. See, we are in the era of artificial intelligence, right? So you have to take the greatest advantage to crack UPSC. So artificial intelligence will also help in cracking UPSC as such. You can rely up to 80%, it is fine. So what is the tiger's main prey base? So what generally tiger consumes on a daily note? If you could see, spotted deer, it is one of the most important and largest deer which is have. So this is the state animal of Telangana also. And gaur, which we call it as Indian bison. And wild boar, nilgai, clear, nilgai and sambar. So mostly it is deer species which this particular tiger's prey base generally would be having. So these herbivores which they are transferring to Palamu Tiger Reserve, mostly they include these particular aspects. And this Palamu Tiger Reserve which is experiencing this particular translocating of herbivores from one location to this reserve, it is not the first instance which we have seen. Earlier we have instances which have been happened in Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Maharashtra and Telangana. They have been reporting such exercises of translocating the herbivores to protect the predators of that particular region. And prey base like why it is depleted, why the entire pre-base is depleted, why there is a huge sense of reduction in pre-bases. First of all, habitat destruction. Habitat, what do you mean by habitat? Habitat refers to the physical address of an organism. So this particular habitat destruction, either because of deforestation, infrastructure building, or any developmental activity, the habitat due to global warming and climate change, habitat might have been destructed, and because of that the pre-base might have been depleted. Second is poaching and hunting. So huge amount of poaching and hunting might have made this particular pre-base to be depleted, and encroachment activities. So these three are the major reasons why pre-base might have been depleted. That is the reason why we are translocating this particular pre-base from one location to other location, and translocating this pre-base from that from one location called as X to Y. It is not the permanent solution. It is just a solution for the present existence or sustenance. That's it. We have to find more and more better sustenance way so that we can make the entire biodiversity of that region to be protected and that ecosystem thrives very effectively. So it's not like if we have only tigers in that ecosystem, we would be having protection. Entire combination of species have to be present. So there has been a report given by NTCA in 2002. They have said that approximately in the 53 reserves, we had 3,682 tigers as such. Regarding with the GPS monitoring and tracking system, they have said it, and it has been distributed entirely in the 18 states. The tigers which are there in India, completely they are distributed in and around 18 states. Certain states like Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Rajasthan, Telangana, these states have maximum amount of tiger population as such, and actually every 4 years we would be having this kind of report. So in 2018 we had a report as such. In 2018 we had 2967 tigers. That has been increased to 3682 tigers. So there has been increase in predator base, but we should have increase in pre base. So approximately there has to be a managing pre and predator relationship. If you see, generally tiger will maintain its territory. So male tigers or female tigers, generally they maintain its territory. Similarly, like humans, how they used to maintain their kingdoms and their extension. In this way, male tiger requires some 30 square kilometers of area which would be falling under its territory, and for female it is 10 square kilometers of area. Here also we have gender discrimination, I hope. Now if you start focusing upon gender equality within the tiger, so then sense of feeling of oneness would be out. And if you see, the pre-density should be somewhere around 25 per square kilometer. So like for example, if this is 30 square kilometer, 30 into 25, somewhere approximately we should have 5 to 600 of that particular species. If you see, the tiger generally consumes somewhere around 50 spotted deers in a year. So if there is reduction in this particular spotted deers within a year, then there shall be decrease in the tiger population, which might impact that ecosystem. That's why here this article has become very, very important for us. Make sure that you refer to these kind of tiger related articles. Our tiger is the national animal, Royal Bengal tiger. Chances shall be very great that question regarding with the tiger might come in UPSC. So if you see certain factual informations which have been given to the down to earth article. So if you see in the Ranthambore Tiger Reserve, the cheetal population is 2162 per square kilometer, and Sambar population is, this is 21.62, not 2162. And Sambar deer, if you see, we have somewhere around 13.95 per square kilometer, which actually has to be somewhere around 25. So there is bit less amount of population of cheetal and Sambar. And within the Rajasthan state itself, if you see in the Mukundara Tiger Reserve, the Nilgai population is 3.5 per square kilometer, and Chinkara is 2.05 square kilometers. It is very less. That's the reason why we have huge amount of reduction in population of tiger. And according to the National Tiger Conservation Authority report, in certain tiger reserves of India, there has been no tiger left out at all. So that is just because of the pre-base which is absent over there. And pre-density, when it is smaller in that particular region, what would happen is tiger tends to travel for longer distances from one location to another location, venturing into human habitations and hence we shall be having human tiger conflict, and this is the zone where man animal conflict comes into picture. So we on and often see the tiger rushing into the human habitat. Generally tiger won't leave its territory and rush into the human habitat regions as such, unless and until it has to translocate to some other location because of the habitat destruction. But due to this pre-reduction of population, we are having the tiger traveling for longer distances, which further is resulting into venturing into the human habitations, resulting into man and animal conflict. Whereby if you see pre-augmentation, generally the augmentation, the movement of pre and development of pre in that particular region helps to conserve the biodiversity. But not only it will just help to conserve the biodiversity or to act as a food for the tiger, but it will also help in maintaining the food chain. If there is pre base, that pre generally, which is a herbivore, it tends to consume grass, and grass which is grown, the natural vegetation in that particular region, that shall be consumed. If there is huge amount of grass which shall be grown, there shall be differences in insolation and temperatures of that region. So there is a concept called as albedo in geography. Once refer to that concept. So what actually happens? So maintenance of food chain, ecological balance would happen, and we shall have the habitat conservation. That is the main reason why we have to have this particular pre-augmentation as such. So there are certain tiger reserves in India which are very important. Like if you see in Rajasthan region, we have Sariska Tiger Reserve, Mukundra Tiger Reserve, Ranthambore Tiger Reserve, which are very important. And coming to Madhya Pradesh, we have Bandhavgarh Tiger Reserve, Satpuran Tiger Reserve, Pench Tiger Reserve, and we have Panna Tiger Reserve, which are very important. And if you see in and around Uttarakhand location, Rajaji Tiger Reserve, Jim Corbett Tiger Reserve. In Uttar Pradesh, we have Dudhwa Tiger Reserve, and in Bihar, we have Valmiki Tiger Reserve. In West Bengal, Buksa Tiger Reserve, and in the Assam location, Manas Tiger Reserve, Orang Tiger Reserve, very important, recently it was in news. Pakke Tiger Reserve in Arunachal Pradesh, Kamlang Tiger Reserve, Namdafa Tiger Reserve, Kaziranga Tiger Reserve in and around Assam, Palamu Tiger Reserve in Jharkhand, one of the most important, the case study which we have seen as such. And if you see in the Chhattisgarh, Guru Ghasid Das Tiger Reserve, in West Bengal, Sundarban Tiger Reserve, in Odisha, Simlipal Tiger Reserve, and if you go into Telangana, we have Indravati, we have Kawal Tiger Reserve in the Adilabad region, and between Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, we have Amrabad Tiger Reserve, Nagarjun Sagar Srisalam Tiger Reserve, the largest tiger reserve which is present in India. And if you come deep south into Tamil Nadu, Mudumallai Tiger Reserve, Satyamangalam Tiger Reserve, and we have Kalakkad Mundathurai Tiger Reserve between Kerala and Tamil Nadu, Periyar Tiger Reserve, clear, and Bandipur Tiger Reserve in Karnataka, Nagarhole Tiger Reserve, Bilgiri Ranganatha Temple Tiger Reserve, so Sahyadri Tiger Reserve in Maharashtra, if you could come, Tadoba Tiger Reserve, one of the oldest tiger reserve. So all these tiger reserves, somewhere around the list is around 53 to 55. I think recently 2 were added and the list has increased to 55. So this particular aspect of tiger reserves remembrance is very important, because tiger reserves, they play a crucial role in protection and conservation of that particular ecosystem. So chances are very high that question would be coming regarding with the tiger reserve. Make sure that you remember this particular content as such. Okay. And here we have provided a question to you. Please try to frame up the answer, at least to the blueprint, and try to drop that particular blueprint in the comment section, so that we would be giving you valuable feedbacks. These kind of questions we would be giving you after these particular articles from Yojana, Economic and Political Weekly, and Down to Earth also, so that you would be having the practice of answer writing. So please do drop in the comment section for valuable feedbacks. Clear? So paste the answer or just type the blueprint of that particular answer within the comment section. Clear? So we would be coming up with more and more videos regarding with the Down to Earth. See, we have started this series from February, and we have started the economic political series from February 24th, and we have started the Yojana series from the month of February. So we have started these articles. We would be coming in a regular way, at least 5 days a week. We will try to upload these particular videos, and we are also making up the answer writing videos. Please appreciate these particular videos and share these videos as much as you can, so that we would be getting huge burning desire to make and get better and better for you. And we also invite your valuable feedbacks. Please give your feedbacks along the comment section, so that we would be coming better and better for you. Thank you for watching this video. Have an awesome day. Jai Hind.